and Patrick Markey, a psychology professor at Villanova University, who wrote the book Moral Combat and has extensively studied if there is a link between these violent video games and real violence, as in mass shootings in our schools. So I'm going to start with you, Patrick. In your research, did you find there is a direct link between violent video games and mass shooters?
Yeah, I don't know who the president is talking to about there being a link, but it certainly wasn't scientists. That the one thing that we find pretty clearly is when we actually look at school shooters, and this is research that we've done, the United States Secret Service has done, is that school shooters actually on average play less violent video games than the average high school student. We actually find about 20% of school shooters have interest in violent video games, whereas if you go into the average high school classroom, it's closer to 70%.
But what about Adam Lanza, you know, the school shooter Go ahead.
Certainly, yeah. Adam Lanza definitely played Call of Duty, and it was a very popular game. But one of the interesting things about this case is one of the things that we found out is the video game that he played the most leading up to the killing, and we know this by tracking his GPS in his car, was Dance Dance Revolution. He kept going to a movie theater and playing Dance Dance Revolution over and over. We also know from interviews with his friends that his favorite video game was Super Mario Brothers. So, yeah, he played Call of Duty, but it certainly was not the game that he obsessed about. And again, the games that he did obsess about are not games we typically link to violent school shootings.
Interesting. So